Burnley nil, Sunderland nil. I mean, wow, what what an ending to a game that was. That was nuts. I mean, strip away my Burnley ties or whatever, but if you're looking for an advert for two very good teams in this league, giving it everything, and having a good go at it, that was it. It was a genuinely a really really good game. It had absolutely everything you could want from a game, bar goals, basically. It had the controversies, they had the good defending, it had the good football. It just lacked a finisher on that pitch today from both sides. Both teams had a lot of chances and couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. And I can't even delve into the rest of the game. I just want to talk like James Trafford. Like, what a man! Like, Jesus Christ! Like, two penalties. I'm genuinely, I was speechless. Like, I was impressed by the first penalty save and sort of the psychology of what he was doing, messing about with his gloves and all that. And then the second one where he's feigning cramp and he's having a drink and he's almost telling him where to go, and then he goes and does it again. And what an ending! It does feel like a bit of a win. Even though it's just a point, it's just a point. It's another one notched on the board, but again, it's a clean sheet. It's another clean sheet. It's another solid defensive performance. And yeah, we're going in the right direction. I thought the first 20 minutes, I thought we were well in control, like well in control. And if I'm being brutally honest, we probably should have not put the game away, but we should have been 1-0 up within the first 20 minutes. It should have been us sort of controlling the game from the rest from that moment on, really, in the first section of the game. And we let Sunderland grew into it. I don't think we let them back in. I think Sunderland grew into it a little bit, and it just became a really good battle in midfield. I think just became a really entertaining end-to-end game. And like I say, I can't really complain too much about the performance. I thought every single player, to a man, even the likes of Fleming, who missed a decent opportunity, and like everyone out there had put a good shift, and I don't think anyone really had a bad game. I think from both teams, really, apart from, you can't really say that Isadora, who's missed two penalties, had a bad game by missing two penalties, but he did all right. He had some good chances, and like I say, a clinical finisher from either side, and that game could probably become 6-6, something daft like that. It really was end to end and chaotic. But again, want to highlight the back line again. Like, we just looked so imperious. Like, I thought CJ and Esteve like genuinely looked like they were just playing like a testimonial game. They were just ahead of everything, reading absolutely everything. They were like 10 yards. They just knew where the ball was going, and it was very impressive. I did, I felt like, it's the right way to put it, but I felt like, as good as Anthony was today, I felt like it became pretty clear from sort of 25 minutes onwards that that's pretty much what we were going to do for the game. We didn't really mix up our play. It was always going to go down that side. And for the most part, Sunderland dealt with that. But Anthony had a really good game. Really, it just became a bit too repetitive and a bit too obvious that that's where the ball was going to go all the time. And may that have been a game for Koleosho to start, because I felt 09 was giving, let's say, the ball fullbacks were giving a lot of space in behind, so maybe that was a game for him to start. But quick mention on Lau Foster, I thought he looked good out on the left. I thought he looked really, really, really good. He was lively, were exciting. When he drifted in centrally quite a lot and looked really threatening. And then when he got put back into the middle, I thought he sort of looked a bit lost. So not lost. That's not the right word, but he just sort of like it removed him from the game. He couldn't influence the game as much as he wanted to. So yeah, it's hard to sort of really nitpick at that game. I think performance-wise, it was very good. We had lion's share of the ball. We were solid defensively again, and yeah, we just really could have done with a clinical finisher today. But if you'd have said to me, 2 hours ago, well, 3 hours ago before kickoff, it'd be 0-0. Would I have took it? Probably. Um, you always want to win, but also a point against a team that's trying to chase you down, it's not necessarily a bad thing. So can't be disappointed with that. Don't think Sunderland will be disappointed with that. I think they'll be more than happy coming to us and getting a point. If they're not, then they have serious delusion problems if they're not happy with a point at Burnley, especially. Yeah, they might feel like aggrieved missing 2 penalties, but that's just football sometimes. But if they were to look at start of the game, yeah, probably they'd be happy with 0-0. But on the whole, really positive. A nice way to set up these next run of games now. We've got some pretty decent games coming up now, and we can maybe string a couple of wins together. And like I say, we might get lucky with results going our way this weekend with Leeds playing Sheffield Wednesday and Sheffield United playing. They may drop some points, so it might swing in our favour. But like I say, on the whole, very, very pleased with that performance. To a man, don't think anyone really let the team down at all today. I thought it was just a solid game from everyone. Everyone gave at minimum sort of 7 out of 10, which is what all you can ask for, really. So yeah, on the whole, pretty happy with that. Good we didn't win. Enjoyed the drama, enjoyed the entertainment, and Trafford's earned his wages today. I'll say that. If Alan Pace ain't buying him a nice steak dinner tonight, then I don't know when he'll get the chance to. But yeah, James Trafford, man of the match for me. It has to be. Closely followed by Estev. But yeah, happy with the point. On to the next game and up the Clarets.